So we continue with our special feature on the road to Ramadan, where we highlight aspects of our lives that we must most certainly try our best to improve on in the build up to the holy month of Ramadan. And today we are talking about the importance of learning to be a good student. The month of Ramadan comes around but once a year. And when that month comes around, that month serves as a teacher for us in our lives. But if you are not a good student, then you are going to lose out a huge volume of wisdom and a huge volume of education. In life, you can go to the best prestigious school in all of the land. You can even have the best teacher in all of the land. You can have the best resources available to you. But unless and until you don't make up your mind to be a good student, you will never, ever be able to achieve. And I am reminded of the saying that you can bring the horse to the well, but you can't make the horse drink. You can make all of the resources available to an individual, the best school, the best teacher, the best books, the best transportation, the best food. But if that person makes up his mind that I am not going to learn, I am not going to be a good student, then it is just as the farmer who brought the horse to the well, and the horse says, you know what, I am simply not going to drink. The farmer can beat the horse from morning to noon, from noon till night. The horse has made up his mind that I'm not going to drink. So then there is no benefit in bringing the horse to the well. So as we approach the month of Ramadan, let us understand that the month of Ramadan is an excellent teacher. The month of Ramadan serves as an excellent guide for us in our lives. Ramadan teaches tolerance. Ramadan teaches selflessness. Ramadan teaches kindness, generosity, piety, spirituality, God consciousness, and so on and so forth, and so many other extremely important life lessons. If, however, you choose not to be a good student, if you are lazy, if you are incompetent, if you are delinquent, if you are simply unwilling to learn, I can safely say to you that you lose out on great lessons. And more importantly, you lose the opportunity to become a way better version of yourself than you were the previous year. So as we head into the month of Ramadan, this being the second to last Friday in the lead up to the month of Ramadan, I want to share with you this morning the qualities of a good student. What are the qualities of a good student? We must try to learn these qualities and implement these qualities into our life before the arrival of the month of Ramadan, so that when the month of Ramadan comes around, the month of Ramadan serves as the most perfect teacher for us in our lives. Number one, a good student is respectful. A good student shows respect to his teacher, to his classmates, to his school, to his books, and so on and so forth. Generally speaking, he has a very high level of respect. When the month of Ramadan comes around, be respectful within the month of Ramadan. Be respectful of the month of Ramadan. Many people, when the month of Ramadan comes around, they have no respect, no regard for the month of Ramadan. They carry on their lives as it is a normal day, a normal month. I say to you this morning, if you want to achieve from the month of Ramadan, be a good student, be respectful. Secondly, a good student is always humble. Neither is he haughty, nor is he arrogant. Arrogance and knowledge can never ever go hand in hand. Remember that. Don't ever think to yourself that you have become someone. That even though the month of Ramadan is here, I am fasting, I am praying, I'm reciting Quran, I have become the saint of all saints. That is the whisper of the devil. Be humble at all times. Number three, a good student is dedicated and motivated. Good students are dedicated to their studies, and they continue to motivate themselves to learn and to move forward. When the month of Ramadan comes around, you have to extend a heightened level of dedication. You have to be motivated from within and outwardly as well. Number four, a good student is always disciplined. and he's always able to manage his time correctly. Good students understand the importance of managing their time. They prioritize their tasks. They're able to set goals and create a schedule, so to say, and they are very well organized in order to meet their deadlines. The month of Ramadan comes and goes but once a year, and time is of the essence. You have to be able to become disciplined. Learn the concept of discipline. Learn the concept of managing your time prior to the arrival of the month of Ramadan. Don't wait for the month of Ramadan to arrive and to start, and now you're scuttling around. You're scurrying around trying to put together a schedule. It doesn't work like that. If you want to gain maximum effort, maximum benefit, learn these things from before. Also, it is very important to understand that a good student listens attentively. A good student pays attention and does not busy himself by asking too many unnecessary questions. And that is the same concept we have to learn and apply in the month of Ramadan. Be focused and attentive. Don't waste time on trivial matters. Don't waste time on things that eventually would not benefit you in the month of Ramadan or outside of the month of Ramadan. Focus on your ibadah, on your worship. Focus on your self-growth, and focus on your spirituality, your connection with the Almighty. Be attentive. It is very important to also remember that a good student has a strong work ethic. Good students are willing to put in the necessary effort to succeed on an academic scale. They are persistent and hardworking, and they are consistent in their strive to improve their understanding of the subject matter, so to say. The same concept must apply in the month of Ramadan. Before the month of Ramadan approaches, learn what it means to have a good work ethic. Learn what it means to be persistent and hardworking, and learn to constantly strive towards achieving a heightened level of spirituality. A good student is effective in their communication, and that is what the month of Ramadan is all about. The month of Ramadan comes around, and that is the opportunity for you to communicate with whom? With the Almighty. Communicate with the one above in the heavens. And he will make all of your problems, all of your troubles in the world, he would make it seem far and distant from your mind. A good student is also very, very adaptable and flexible. Good students are open to new ideas, new approaches. They can adapt quickly to different situations, different environments. They can adjust their strategies and their plans, and they can embrace new challenges with a positive attitude. And I say to you this morning, the same concept has to be applied in the month of Ramadan. The same concept has to be learned, understood, and implemented prior to the arrival of the month of Ramadan. Learn to be adaptable, learn to be flexible. The month of Ramadan sometimes can throw curveballs at us. Even though we have a structured plan, sometimes we are called upon to step out of those boundaries. Know for a fact that if you are able to, roll with the punches, so to say, only then will you be able to achieve in the month of Ramadan. And finally, a good student is also very aware of his own growth. He engages in self-reflection and continuous learning. Good students engage themselves in self-reflection, analysis of their performance. They take feedback constructively, and they use it to improve their performance continuously. They have a growth mindset, and they strive for lifelong progress. Same concept must apply in the month of Ramadan. As you approach the month of Ramadan, always take the opportunity to reflect on yourself. Don't point a finger to another person. Turn that finger on yourself. What am I doing? How am I growing? How am I, what are the preparations am I making for the arrival of the month of Ramadan, and so on and so forth. Always bring yourself under the microscope. Only then will the doors of progress be open for you. So as we are now heading very quickly towards the month of Ramadan for the year 2024, I pray with you this morning. I say, may Allah continue to bless us all in the month of Sha'ban. May He keep us in good health, in good spirits, in a good frame of mind, and may He bless us with the health and strength to be able to witness another month of Ramadan. And above all, may that month of Ramadan serve as a source of comfort, as a source of happiness, and above all, a source of salvation for us in this life as well as in the life of the hereafter.